afternoon, good day wherever you are in any part of the world. My name is Henry Onowale. We're about to start our daily book reading. You all know that at the beginning of this year, we selected 4 AI books with major emphasis on responsible AI, AI governance, and AI ethics. And the first book we started with was titled AI Governance, a Primer, and the author is Edward Aden. And that book was really interesting and inspiring. We learned a lot about the concept of artificial intelligence, and we also learned about the various categories of AI risks in terms of their level of severity. And another thing we also learned was the concept of AI regulation, and where agencies like National Institute of Standard and Technology, which is NIST, were mentioned that they developed some AI regulation framework to help organizations come up with a roadmap to develop and also deploy safety AI technology that will be more friendly to the human society. And another thing, lastly, we also learned from that book was the concept of AI governance, where they mentioned some certain components of elements that could help to drive AI governance within the organization. And one that was very striking was accountability. That accountability is a principle in artificial intelligence where the organization needs to set up like a team, and we call that team the ethical committee, that these individuals are responsible for making decisions regarding the type of AI technology that the organization should deploy, and doing the deployment or the purchase or the acquisition of the AI technology. They should also document the type of the AI technology and also the risks that's associated with it, as well as the mitigation approach. Yeah, we actually learned a lot. And the last one we just completed yesterday, the title was also called AI Governance, Applying AI Policy and Ethics through Principle and Assessment. And the author is Dr. Daryl J. Carlton. That was also an amazing book. I think one thing that struck to me in that book was creating a checklist, something like a risk assessment tool, which he termed as AI Performance Assessment Tool. And in that performance assessment section, he listed how AI technology should be documented. He also highlighted specifically what is the role of every member of the team that constitute the AI ethical team. That was also amazing. And another thing he also mentioned was the AI governance practice in United States as well as in Australia. You know, while reading that book, you could perceive that the author was actually based in Australia because there was a lot of references and sources that were, connected to the Australian government. Yeah, and today I have, will I say, a very fantastic person who has joined me on this live today, because I was thinking we should add some little spice so that I won't be the only one reading the book. And as you all know, we'll be starting our 3rd book for the year, and the title of the book is AIGP Certification. Okay, let me provide a little context about this. There is an organization, an institute, it's called IAPP, International Association of Privacy Professionals. Then this organization have developed several certifications to certify people in the area of data privacy. And one of the new certifications that was launched was Artificial Intelligence Governance Professional, which is abbreviated as AIGP. This is the book. You can actually get this book from Amazon. I can't remember the actual price I got it, but I know it should be between the range of $60 to $110. That if you place the order, you should be able to get it within 3 or 5 days. And if you want it so quickly, that means you need to pay some additional fee. Then today, I have Barney. She's going to tell us a little bit about her background. Barney, can we meet you?
Yeah, thanks, Henry. Hi, I'm Bonnie Bennywell. I work in climate policy and know very little about AI, so I'm excited to learn.
Okay, thank guys. I guess you guys should be excited to have Barney here. Barney will be reading the first page of the book. Okay, Barney, you can get started.
All right, here we go. Chapter 1, Foundations of Artificial Intelligence. This chapter lays the groundwork for understanding artificial intelligence, or AI, by dissecting its fundamental concepts. This section focuses on the terminology essential to navigate the realm of AI effectively. The aim is to equip you with a robust vocabulary in AI, facilitating a deeper comprehension of the subject matter discussed throughout the guide and beyond. This chapter is broken down into 4 sections mapped to the 4 competencies of Domain 1, with subsections covering the key performance indicators included in each section. So the 4 competencies are: 1, understand the basic elements of AI and ML. 2, understand the differences among types of AI systems. 3, understand the AI technology stack. And 4, under the history and evolution of AI. Section 1.1, basic elements of machine learning and artificial intelligence. Machine learning, or ML, and artificial intelligence, or AI, are rapidly evolving fields with flexible definitions influenced by new discoveries and technologies. Understanding these following foundational concepts, along with the historical perspective, will allow you to grasp the potential and challenges of ML and AI. The section covers the following KPIs, or key performance indicators. 1, understand widely accepted definitions of AI and ML and the basic logical mathematical principles over which AI/ML models operate. 2, understand common elements of AI/ML definitions under new and emerging law. Understand what it means that an AI system is a socio-technical system. Understand the need for cross-disciplinary collaboration and knowledge of the OECD framework for the classification of AI systems.
That's amazing. Okay, thank you so much. Before I read the next page, I just want to provide a little context, of the page that she just read now. One of the things was, the basic element of artificial intelligence. We have what we call the general artificial intelligence, we have the narrow artificial intelligence, and we also have the super artificial intelligence. Then right now, I can't say we've actually got into AGI. Of recent, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, AI agents were released by OpenAI, and also Microsoft and other organizations have also released AI agents as well. And you might be asking, what are AI agents? AI agents are those AI technology that will take over some of the manual tasks that are being completed by a woman, where you don't need any human interference to complete these tasks. Just like, for instance, you need to send an email maybe to someone on a daily basis. You can actually configure an AI agent that will help you to draft the email, send it at the time you want the email to go out, and also help you to respond to the email if there is a reply from the recipient. And this AI tool, AI agent, can also help you to segment your email based on the level of priority. And the second was talking about the AI technology stack. Then the AI technology stack is associated with the life cycle of artificial intelligence. If you've been following me, I will mention about 6 life cycles. I'm not going to talk about it. Just go and watch the previous slides where I talk about the 6 phases or the 6 stages of our AI life cycle. Then in each life cycle, there's a technology stack. Technology stack are the technology that supports the development of each phase of the life cycle. Then there's a technology that you need to use. And the thirdly was, you can also categorize AI based on their level of risks. There are some AI technology that are of high risks, and there's some of medium risks, and there's some of lower risks. And in terms of AI category, most especially when it comes to ML, I think it's been categorized into 4, where you have your supervised learning, your unsupervised, you have your semi-supervised, and lastly, you have your supervised, the semi supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and semi-supervised learning. Those are the three categories. And we also have some AI technology like your deep learning. You also have your neural networks, and you also have your generative AI. Those are different categories of artificial intelligence. Yeah, I guess that is what she just covered now. Let us appreciate Barney for being here with us. We really appreciate you, and we hope to see you. And let's wait for our next guest. Thank you so much. Great to have you. See you soon. Okay, we have our next guest here. His name is Will. Will, can we get to meet you? Can you tell us about your background?
Sure. Good to see you.
Thanks
for having me. Yeah, so my name is Will. I have a background in urban planning, working in the state of California, all across the state for working on multiple different projects for both county and city jurisdictions. And yeah, looking to embrace AI. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm certainly starting to incorporate it in my work on a daily basis.
That's amazing to hear. Okay, Will be taking the next page. Will, do you mind?
Of course.
This?
Okay. Is this a carryover from the last? I think so.
Yeah.
Should I just start?
Yeah,
here?
just start
okay.
From there. That's good.
Okay, definitions. What are AI and ML and how do they work? Machine learning and artificial intelligence are fields within computer science aimed at creating systems that can learn from data and mimic human intelligence, respectively. Their definitions are dynamic and vary across disciplines due to the lack of universally accepted laws and the continuous evolution of technology. While often used interchangeably, they are not the same thing. Artificial intelligence encompasses a broader range of techniques that may include machine learning, allowing computers to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, including reasoning, problem solving, and language understanding. AI can be classified into narrow or weak AI, designed for specific tasks, and general or strong AI, with a theoretical capability to perform any cognitive task. Machine learning is a subset of AI that focuses on algorithms that enable computers to learn from data that is input and make inferences, predictions, or decisions. The algorithms create a model based on training data that input to perform a task on new data without explicit programming. It encompasses supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning models discussed below. Machine learning is the process of training machines to display AI behavior. The Turing test. Alan Turing, a seminal figure in computer science, proposed the Turing test in 1950 to measure a machine's ability to exhibit human-like intelligence. If a machine could engage in a conversation that was indistinguishable from that of a human, it was considered to have passed the test. Turing's ideas laid foundational concepts for AI development and continue to influence discussions about machine intelligence. Types of machine learning. Machine learning can be categorized into three primary types, each with distinct methods and applications. The first, supervised learning, a subset of machine learning that involves training an algorithm with labeled data, meaning that the input data is paired with the correct output. The goal is for the model to learn to predict the output when given new, unseen data. The input-output may be referred to as predictors targets or independent-dependent variables, used in classification or regression. So a common example is email spam filtering, where the algorithm learns to classify emails as spam or not spam by being trained on a dataset that includes emails already labeled as such. Number two, the second type of machine learning, unsupervised learning. Another subset of machine learning. Unlike supervised learning, unsupervised learning algorithms deal with data that is not labeled. The system is trained and tries to learn the patterns and the structure from the input data without any explicit instructions. used in clustering data and dimensionality reduction.
Yeah, I guess. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah, great to have Will. I'm happy I have Barney and Will on the show to join me in the book reading. And moving forward, we'll be having individuals, to join me, so that I won't be the only host of this show. And one thing I want to urge you guys to do, try to share this live, share this daily book reading with your friends, with your colleagues at work, with your family members. And as I said most of the time, the goal is to enlighten us and to become more knowledgeable about the ethical aspect of artificial intelligence. Even though there is a lot of interesting things that have been said about artificial intelligence, but one thing we should not neglect the fact that AI is also a threat to human society itself. Then we need to have that established in our mind, and the only way we can become more equipped and not to become a victim of this monster that has come to live with us, because we're having robots. And look at what Elon Musk said. He said probably in the next 5-6 years we are going to have millions of robots in the world. That means they'll be leaving us. One time I was making a joke with my wife and I said, man, don't be surprised that robots will start asking the ladies out and say, I like you. That's just a joke, but I'm imagining what the world will become. And that is why we need to be more knowledgeable about the ethical practices of AI, so that we can question the AI manufacturers, and we can also force the government to put in stringent measures that will regulate the use and the development of artificial intelligence. Thank you for joining today's lives of our daily AI book reading. I remain your host. My name is Henry Onowale, and cheers. Do have a great day.